Hello, students. I'm Shelsa Mota, and today I'll be telling you about direct and indirect. It's a part second series. In part one, I've told you about the rules of direct and indirect, the changes we commit in direct and indirect. When we turn the direct sentences into indirect, we need to change the tenses, pronouns, and the adverbs. Now, just for a recapitulation, that what is reported speech? Reported speech or the reporting verb is the first part of the direct speech. That is called reported speech, reporting speech. And reported speech is what? The second part of the sentence, which is closed in inverted commas or quotation marks, is called reported speech. Now, what is reporting verb and reported verb? Reporting verb is the verb of the reporting speech is called the reporting verb. That means when we say he said, so that said, say, or said to, these are the reporting verbs. And reported verb is the verb of the reported speech is called the reported verb. That means the verb which we are using within the inverted commas. Now, what happens? What's the need of reading this or knowing this? That whenever your reporting verb is in the present tense or in the future tense, like she says or she will say, then there will be no change in the sentence in the second part, which is inside the inverted commas. So that's why this is important to know what is reporting verb. Now, see, the direct speech is what and what is indirect speech. A short difference to know about it. Direct speech reports or quotes the exact words spoken, and indirect speech is also known as the reported speech. What's the purpose of it? Its purpose is to report exactly what was said by someone by using the quotation marks. It happens in direct speech. And indirect speech purpose is to report on what someone said in the past. Report direct speech is accompanied by a reporting verb, signal, phrase, or quote frame. But the indirect speech uses the reporting verbs such as say, tell, said, talk, and speak. In direct speech, you will keep the verb tense the same in the quotation mark. In indirect speech, you will change the verb tense when using the indirect speech. But whenever your direct speech reporting verb is in the present tense or is in the future tense, then there will be no change in that sentence. Let's see in these examples. Like she says, comma, invert comma begin, I eat an apple a day. Indirect, she says that she eats an apple a day. Now see here, because of says, the next part of the sentence, which was in the inverted commas, that remains same in the indirect speech. Same as in the second sentence, he will say, that is same as it is coming into the indirect speech, that he will say, that his brother, pronouns do change, but not the verb. Will remains will only. The following other sentences are there, which are telling about the same thing in the fourth sentence also. Now see other examples also. Like in the first sentence, she said, I have been waiting for him since last morning. Now see over here, she said that she had been waiting. Now have been turned into had been. As present perfect turns into the past perfect. For him since last morning, because last morning remains the same. That won't change. She said, I bought a book. She said that she had bought a book. They said, comma and commas begin. We were celebrating Eid yesterday. Now see, yesterday we do change. They said that they had been celebrating. So we were turns into they had been celebrating Eid the day previous day. Now see, in other sentences, when we talk about the different type of sentences, there are imperative sentences, simple sentences we know, we have already covered. Imperative, interrogative, exclamatory, and the optative sentences. Now, what are imperative sentences? Where we have the order, command, request. Such sentences are known as imperative. Now, see what we have to do in such sentences. In place of reporting verb, we can use the word which could express the expressions in the sentence. Like we said to him, mind your own business. Indirect. We urged him to mind his own business. She said to him, consult a doctor. Now it could be a suggestion. So the same word comes into indirect. She suggested him to consult a doctor. He said to me, write it again. He asked me to write it again. You said to your father, please grant him leave for some time. You requested your father to grant him leave for some time. My mother said to me, never tell a lie. So my mother forbade me to tell a lie. So in such sentences, you can use the words. Interrogatives are two types. One is the rhetorical questions and one is that is the WH family. In rhetorical questions, you can use the word as a conjunction like if or whether. But in WH family, you can use the WH word as a conjunction to frame the sentences. Examples over here. I said to her, comma and commas begin. When do you do your homework? I asked her when she did her homework. We said to him, are you ill? Question mark. We asked him if he was ill. Same is there in other sentences. You can refer to other sentences also. Now see into the exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory are used to express the sudden feelings. Same is in the indirect. You can use that sudden feeling words while doing the indirect sentences. Like hooray is to express the joy. Alas is to express the great sorrow. So same words have been used while transforming direct into indirect. Like he said, comma and commas begin, hooray! Exclamatory mark. I have won the match. So he exclaimed with great joy that he had won the match. She said, comma and commas begin, alas! Exclamatory mark. My brother failed in the test. She exclaimed with great sorrow that her brother had failed in the test. So same, the expression words have been used while converting the direct into indirect. Examples are there in front of you. You can refer to all those. Now as we go forward, there are the optative sentences. Optative sentences means the blessing sentences or the wishing sentences. Whenever you frame a sentence, may you live long, may God bless you. So these are the optative kind of sentences. So same here, this kind of sentences are used to pray for someone or to wish someone. So same words have been used in the indirect speech. He said to me, comma, inverted comma begin, may you live long, exclamatory mark, inverted commas close. He prayed that I might live long. Same have been used in other sentences. She said, comma, inverted commas begin, would that I were rich. She wished that she had been rich. Now over here the modals, already we have discussed in the last video that modals every time whether will is there or would is there or can is there or could is there, in both the forms we use the verb first form. Like she said, comma, inverted comma begin, I will teach English online tomorrow. Now in indirect, will turn into would, but the verb remains same. She said she would teach English online tomorrow, or you can use the next day. So here are the examples of being used into the first form of the modals and the second form of the modals, but the reporting verb remains the same. Thanks all. Hope this concept had been clarified to you people. By listening the first module and the second module, you get the clarification and you get expertise in this topic of direct and indirect. Thank you very much.